This episode is brought to you by Bigfoot Finance. Bigfoot is the next generation multi-chain NFT marketplace that rewards all users, not just high volume whales like on OpenSea. Phase 1 is the release of their yield generating NFT network with tiered pricing. Every 100 NFTs sold will increase the price by $100 with the daily payouts available. This is a no high yield promising network with reasonable and fair ROI. Visit bigfoot.finance for more information, link in the description below.
This my two Satoshis, who need 2 cents when they can get double from stacking Toshis, yeah.
Welcome to my two Satoshis with Default, coming to you once again with a market analysis video. Just wanted to look over a few assets, give an update on Bitcoin, Ethereum, the dollar, and S&P. Actually starting off with something a little bit different. With Bitcoin, looking at the line chart, not looking at the candlesticks. And I'm just showing this for a way for people to, if you are like new to charting or trying to find support and resistance, this is one way you can filter all the noise, all the wicks, and get your support and resistance zones. And if you see, just draw in this trend line from this support back in January 2021, the support in summer, July of 2021, and where we've been consolidating for the past 2 weeks. You can see that today we're finally, as of this recording, we're starting to break below this trend line. And this is, when you turn your candlesticks back on, it's very significant. If we do break this trend line, you're probably running to your next support, and it's going back to your line chart. You can see that we do have this peak here, around like 23K. It's not really strong support. We bounced, last time we impulsed down, we bounced around the 26K area. You really can't call that support, but that's where we bounced from. You can just see using, the line chart gives you a better view of where areas where you could potentially, situate in a bearish price action where you could potentially hold those certain levels. But just going back to Bitcoin's price action, we have been in the zone for, like I said, the last 2 weeks. I've drawn multiple trend lines, but I actually have a better view of this on a Bitstamp chart. We've just been consolidating. Usually when you have that impulse down and you have consolidation, unless you, break up or start making higher highs, higher lows, it's, typically a bear flag. And as of, again, this recorded, we're starting to break that bear flag. We broke it a few times and ran right back into the pattern. If this is a true breakout to the downside, a conservative target would be at least a 10% loss of value. More traditional TEA target. When I started telling people where I was seeing the price going, and a lot of people are just now coming around to, maybe we will be seeing these, Bitcoin around, the 10K, anywhere from like the 12 to 14K area. I mean, this is your bear pull, bear flag. You could be seeing as low as like, around 19K before any real bounce to the upside. Do I think we get there? I mean, anything's possible, but you really have to start confirming at the very minimum on a 4 hour, breaking out of this consolidation. Like I said, we have so many fake outs and just more continuation of lower highs. And then, you sell off again and make a lower low. And it's just, even if you've been trading in the zone, if you're not day trading, it's just, you must just be on the sideline because it's easily a zone where you lose a lot of value, even though you could be right in your overall projections of if you're bearish. But there's just no advantage looking at your indicators on any time frame, any significant time frame of seeing any type of seller exhaustion. There's just really nothing that is bullish about any crypto right now. A lot of these alts are losing another like 30-40%, and it just looks terrible, honestly. If you close the day below this trend line, you're basically confirming the double top, or if you could say a broadening wedge, either or. I'm saying more of a double top, It just doesn't look like we will be seeing any higher prices anytime soon. Looking at Ethereum, nothing has really changed for the positive with Ethereum. It's been losing more value, and a lot of people have been taking more notice of it. And I'm starting to see a lot more people bring up the fact that the Ethereum and BTC pair has broken down. We've broken out of this consolidation, and Bitcoin is bearish, and all these altcoins are bearish, and Ethereum, BTC, which was, was outperforming BTC so well, is starting to break down. And remember, last video I did said there was like a 30%, haircut coming. I think I moved this trend line because I wasn't using the wicks. If you use the wicks, it's like a 34% haircut coming, and there's just nothing bullish on any time, on your indicators or anything. You're a little oversold right now. It could get a temporary bounce, but there's just nothing that I'm seeing that has me optimistic that we'll see higher prices in any of these assets going to the dollar. The dollar has been selling off. You had a daily bearish divergence. I think I pointed it out last video, and I got these lines here because potentially we'll start to form some hidden bullish divergence. You're starting to lose negative momentum on the MACD daily as well as the RSI. If you start to pivot, I got this trend line kind of in a channel right now. You're kind of in a channel and in a falling wedge. You broke out a falling wedge, but you haven't broken out this channel yet. I mean, it's just the dollar has been selling off, and usually when a dollar sells off, crypto usually rallies, and it's been selling. It's been just that weak. I'm not too concerned right now that with the dollar, even though we're below the breakout line, because the month is not, the monthly hasn't closed yet. And you really could this whole month could be just a test where you have you have a breakout, you break back in the pattern, and then the next month you literally just break back out of the pattern and you run to the target. At the target going to the 120 area. Nothing right now, looking at the dollar, has me too concerned yet. There's not like divergence on the weekly. That's usually the signal that there will be some type of reversal on the trend. And right now, you're just selling off. You probably consolidate and probably will resume positive price action, unless something fundamentally changes with the Fed policy next month. But that's what I'm saying with the dollar. And one of the asset class right now that have actually benefit from that weaker dollar has been S&P. Actually have a very positive week in S&P, and just watching the price action, we were in this channel consolidating, finally broke out of it 3 days ago, and right now I think the target right now is this 4164 area. It was prior support, probably go test it as resistance. If you take your Fibonacci retracement tool from the previous high to the bottom, it's also the 50% fib, in the area of the 50% fib could, go up to 42.26 before you see some type of reversal, or maybe you just stall out here. I mean, you're at the 382 right now. The measure move of this, breakout is not a large move. You do get rallies within the bear market. You get shallow rallies, and then you continue to roll over. There's nothing on the daily that was indicating a potential breakout, but it was actually looking on a 4 hour. There was some, there was triple MACD, and there was RSI bullish divergence as well. Your signal that, potentially you had the pattern, you had a divergence, you were at support, you broke below it, but you got back within support. Good indication that we could see a slight reversal. You did have bullish divergence on the RSI as well, but I'm not expecting, unless something fundamentally changes with the Fed policy to see higher prices. But, this is what I've been seeing within the market. When it comes to crypto, it's just not positive. There's just not much to basically be bullish about. Probably going to see a lot lower prices before we get any type of rally within the crypto market. S&P getting a rally, but will it continue? I'm not that confident. We are, in a bear market. If you didn't believe before, I mean, there's no denying it now. But that's what I'm seeing within, current markets. And really, until next time, stay safe. Peace.